CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video, and in today's video, guys, we made it up into gold late last night. We were, well, actually, it was right after I made the last video. We added the Doom Cannon, and then we were off to the races. Now, this is going to be the point where it's going to get tricky because we don't have any push points until we get, you know, further into 5ER. I don't know if 5ER by itself is even going to be any good. The good news is a lot of other people are kind of doing the same thing. I think everyone's got the same idea this season. Rush to the troops at 5 and then kind of figure it out and start to backfill. And, you know, using heavy rush or Grens, even if you get a little bit more defense, a little bit more troop damage, sure, you might win a few matches here or there, but it's going to be nothing compared to what we can get after 5ER. It is pretty crazy to be at 5 engines on like day... well, the first week of 5ER and like day 5 or whatever it's going to be on Friday or something like that. So maybe tomorrow. But yeah, going to be very interesting. We got some bundles here in the shop. 10 power powder, classified gold chest. That's actually pretty decent. I'll probably pick that one up. And if you guys are going to too, appreciate you throw that code chicken in the shop. So let's head on over to the Warship here. And you can see we did make it into gold. It wasn't straight, easy wins, but here's the base that got us there. Definitely helped out. We have a lot of tokens. We should probably look at... I don't know if we can upgrade anything, but... yeah, we don't need to add anything else for the time being. Although that building health and that building damage and that troop health, they all look very, very tempting. But I think we want these guys first. Probably these guys, and then also these guys. It is a bit unfortunate if we look at 5ER for a minute, going that top path rather than going down here. It kind of sucks because if we don't end up using laser rangers or if we don't end up using seekers, we've really wasted a ton of keys at that point. So 24, 30, 32 versus we could have had all this stuff, but then again we got to wait for 6ER. And if we're waiting for 6ER, we're not even in gold, and that's going to be too long, I think. So at some point you got to pick the win now option. Just I think what makes sense is get to 5 first, and then we'll figure it out. If we take a look at what some of the top guys have done, if we go to the very, very top, I don't know if anybody's in diamond yet. Maybe. Oh, there are some diamond players. Okay, so let's take a look. So what is working out for the top dogs? 4ER with the building health. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. I wonder what troops they're using. They must be using tanks. We gotta scroll. It looks like the leaderboard window, it got smaller. Is that what changed in the update? If so, it's kind of a strange change. So let's see. Building health again. So this is all the stats. Got these guys into early diamond. So interesting. Very interesting. So let's just get into some attacks. We got to try to collect our Doom Cannon into gold here. Just got a text from somebody at work that was not for me. All right. So this base. This looks more like a heavy rush base. This guy's got the extra troop health. Ooh. This could be dicey. But it definitely does not look like a Grenadier base, so I think we're going to swap. And I'm hoping we're not going to run into too many problems here. Now, an interesting thing to keep in mind is we could technically... you know how that multi-node at the very beginning, we got the 20%... we got the 20% troop health, right? It might make more sense instead of that to go for the 40% gunboat energy, because that's a lot of extra critters. And I mean, it's really been just all about the critters. So I'm trying to conserve my gunboat energy as much as possible, not do any unnecessary flares. But yeah, I don't know. It looks like this guy's working through our base real quick, like. That's not good. Especially if he's not in gold. We're going to lose lots of stars. Let's go... I don't really know where to put these guys. Let's put them down here, maybe. Yeah, I knew that angle there. We missed that shock mine, but... that should be okay. Put the next ones up here. Now I want you guys to stay tight to this machine gun, and then onto this cannon. Don't go down, don't go down. As long as they don't hit that other shock mine. He's got us down to 1. Bit of an extra flare there, but... okay. I don't love this, but I think we're just going to have to go for it, because he's very close to finishing us. I mean, we do have a pretty fast time here. Like, we're going to struggle to get any faster than that, I feel like, with the troops we got right now. Just straight up heavy Russian. 2:16 is the time to beat. But I don't know, I felt like he moved through our base real quick. Like, he didn't move up into 16, so... yes, there we go. Give us the first one of the day. Yes! Boom, there it is. Whew, shout out to Boss Man. Shout out to Boss Man. That's going to help us, because that pretty much guarantees we get our... and look how tight the leaderboard is. We just moved up like 150 slots. Craziness. I don't know where... it fell off a little bit in Canada. Rank 17, eh? 50 and 40. See, that's what I was thinking. You know what? Let's try it. Maybe let's try it. Or actually, I don't know. Because if we can't heavy rush, we're going to get slow times with Grens, right? And it's tough because it really depends on the base. Like a cluster base, I'd rather have the troop health. And the spread out bases, like we just saw, I mean, I think that time is fine. Like, we're not really going to get much better than that. So, alright, let's try to get this chest. Let's try to get this chest, guys. Okay, let's see what we got. That was big, though. That was big. That'll at least guarantee 1 gold chest. I mean, the more gold chests we can grab, the better. Because like I said, it's gonna be pretty tricky from here on out on what kind of tech that we can get. So yeah. This looks Grenadier-ish. Doesn't have a Doom Cannon. Does not have a Doom Cannon. Doesn't have flamethrowers. He's got building health. I mean, I feel like we should heavy rush it, but I don't know, guys. It's kind of clustery, too. Every time I've attacked a cluster base with heavy rush, it has not gone well, so let's just play it safe. And hope that he doesn't get a killer time. If he's got building health, then he's probably using tanks, right? So, I mean, sometimes tank players, if you guys watched yesterday's video, they were getting crazy, ridiculous times. Sometimes they weren't. So, I don't know. Kind of depends on luck of the draw, I feel like. Let's move everybody up over here. I'm going to throw those critters there just to distract the mortars. Some of the Grens went backwards, which is not what I wanted. I'm going to have to ground flare them again, probably. No, okay, they're in the right spot. Because we need all the Grens. They don't do enough damage, at least right now, shooting multiple different directions, so that's mostly unhelpful. We got to get them all together. Can't just use some of the Grens, we got to use all of them. But the good news is there's nothing really here that's going to... I'm going to get rid of the shock mine. I feel like they're going to walk into it. The good news is the dog walks in. There's nothing that's going to kill them, so we just got to... take this stuff down as quickly as we can. There are some heavies over there getting some work done. That's kind of nice. Floki is not impressed. He wants to go play. Yeah, this doesn't look good. He's only got one engine left. So I think we're going to lose this one on time, unfortunately. But you never know. Ah, now we know. Freaking building health, man. Yeah, that's gonna be the problem as we save for 5 and match up with players that have everything else. But that's the choice we made. So, and we do need this last engine, unfortunately, to get our chest. But at least we shouldn't lose 14 stars, so we should be fine in terms of staying in gold. But yeah, so you guys let me know how you're making out down below in the comments. What you picked, what your tech is looking like, what's working, and what is not working. But either way, I'm just happy that we made it into gold while we had that window, because I feel like it's going to get more difficult kind of as time runs out here, or as we get closer to 5. But yeah, if we ever finish this base, we will get our chest and wrap things up. But yeah, golden critters. And some of you were asking about that troop boost node, what the bug was. I believe it's already fixed now. So if it is something you want to pick up, you should be safe to do that. The bug was it made your troops weaker. So I don't know. I wouldn't rush to get it. Number one, like I said, it's not worth having. I mean, if you really want to pick it up, sure. But let's see. Oh, 158 to 111. Ouch, 11 stars. So we are just barely hanging on to gold here, guys. But that's going to at least get us by for right now. And 40, we'll actually be able to go. We'll be able to go 5 ER today. So that's going to be interesting. See if that is worth it or not. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. We'll catch you next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.